Welcome to the Voice of Reason Sports Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the show, leave a comment, and click that like button. Let's make our picks, man. Divisional round. All right. So Saturday. Hopefully this game is not on Peacock. Jeez.
I know, man. They really got to stop that crap. Man. That's something. You know, I had to ask the bars that I like. Hey, man, you do have Peacock, right? Like, what's that? I said, oh my god.
No.
Oh no. I said, man, if you do the other game is not gonna be on TV. It's gonna be on the Peacock joint. Oh yeah, wait, I got a Fire Stick though. I can make it happen.
Okay.
My man.
My bad. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's dirty. NFL,
Yeah,
you're wrong for that. That's dirty.
Way wrong.
Making
not playoff games.
But not only that, you're making people buy the Sunday ticket, spending all that money on the Sunday ticket. And then you do these games, on these streaming services that's forcing me to pay for some type of service. And it's like, yo, I already bought your Sunday ticket. You should be giving it to me. You should provide it on the Sunday ticket for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So they're not showing that on the Sunday ticket. That's not on the Sunday ticket.
Sunday ticket is only for regular season games, and Sunday ticket is only for games on Sunday.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know, and that was the wild thing about it. Now, I had the Sunday ticket when it was with DirecTV, and I remember, I think it was in 2004, 2005, something like that. I remember there was a hurricane heading towards Miami, and they moved the game up and played it on Saturday. And so I had everybody come to my house. I was like, yeah, man, we're going to watch this game. The game coming on Saturday. Man, we got food. We had everything. No game. It's like, yo, I got the Sunday ticket. What's going on? Called DirecTV. They was like, oh, no. Only on Sundays. You don't get that game.
Sunday ticket.
Yeah, I was like, oh, man, that's dirty. So
that is so much. That's super dirty. That is super dirty.
That's dirty, man.
Oh, my God.
All right. So the first game is the Ravens at home against the Texans. The Ravens are 9-point home favorites here. I'm going on a limb here. No, I can't. I'm going with the Ravens. It's I want the Texans to win this game, but there's no way in hell. I think this Ravens team is loaded, man. I'm going with the Ravens. Who you got?
Hey man, I was about to say we about to be the twin the twin doggies.
Yeah.
I'm going with Texas on this one.
You going with the Texans?
I'm going with the Texans on this one. Look, the Ravens have been sitting.
Yeah, they're gonna be rusty.
It's gonna be 3 weeks of no playing, no hitting, no real, you know what I'm saying, live bullets. And we know what happened to them last year. Not last year. What was that? 3 years ago, right? When they had this same situation. Number one seed. Well, man, I don't know if that was number one seed, but they had one of the buys. It was 2 buys at that time, and I think they had one of them. But anyway, they sat the last season. They sat the last joint of the game, and then they had the bye round, and then the following week came, and not the Texans, but the Tennessee Titans.
Yep, Titans.
Tennessee Titans just took it to them. Just took it to them from the start to the beginning. I mean, from the beginning of the game to the end, and won it. Won the game. You know?
Yeah. I hear you.
And I think they are more of a rhythm type team. Like they need to be in that rhythm that keeps them going. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the Ravens plays are off schedule. These are not just, ran up and played just the way it was drawn up. These are broken plays. Players back there, buying time. The line is afraid to attack Jackson because as soon as you do, he takes off the other way.
He takes off.
So they tend to be at a standstill. When you see people like rushing Lamar Jackson, they kind of go up a little bit and then they look. They watch to see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? They're not attacking him, but they kind of look. But if he stays in that pocket, hey, those receivers have time to just run back there to get open. And he finds one and throws it. He does that a lot. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. The Texans are a dome team. They're going to Baltimore. The high is going to be 32 degrees on Sunday in Baltimore.
That's true.
the Ravens have a hellified run game, which you have to have in cold weather games. The Texans' run game is not that strong. I think the Ravens have the advantage. I like the Texans.
You definitely do.
Yeah, everything is screaming Ravens. Outdoor team, playing at home, had a bye. Have one of the best run offenses in the league, probably the number one run offense in the league, going up against a rookie quarterback that doesn't have much of a run game. This screams Ravens.
Well,
I'm
I don't
going
want to say
Ravens.
they don't have much of a Singletary came on toward the end of the season. He really did. Singletary came on toward the end of the season.
Stop it.
He did. What did we say? He had like a couple 100-yard games. I mean, he came on at the end of the season. Once he took over that backfield, they've actually had a productive running game back there since Singletary took over the backfield.
Yeah. I mean, he rushed for 898 yards, almost 900 yards. So
most of that was in the second half of the year. That's what I'm saying. Most of that came in the second half. Now, you also have to remember that there was a little spark plug that the Ravens had. The Ravens had this little spark plug named Mitchell. Okay, used to make a lot of big plays for them. Right. I think that them missing him and had to rely on Justice Hill more, and they had to bring Melvin
Gordon,
off the practice squad.
Yeah.
That's going to dampen their running game a little bit, and also their running game is partially Lamar Jackson.
Exactly. And he's still there.
Right. But
and
Texans are a defensive coach team.
And the Ravens have already waived Melvin Gordon. So
right, because he fumbled. He
got a fumbling problem. So clearly,
he finally played and then he fumbled.
Yeah.
But they are a defensive coach team. You know what I'm saying? And they know about Lamar. It's not like the tape ain't out on Lamar. But I think they're going to come out flat. And I think they're not going to be ready for. I think they're going to underestimate just how much the Texans can score, how good TJ Stroud is. I mean, he's making some grown-up plays right now.
Yeah. No, he's playing well, and I think in this situation he's probably going to play well, but I don't think it's going to be enough to beat the Ravens. Like I told you, I think the Ravens are going to the Super Bowl. I think this is the best team they've had.
I got a couple of futures bets with them in the Super Bowl, so I mean, I can see that, but I just think that they've been sitting too long. I think you have to play football. You have to play live bullets.
Well, that's what you strive for. You strive for the home field advantage in the bye.
Yeah. But like I said, I've seen what they've done when they had that bye already. I've seen that, and they lost against a Tennessee team that they were heavily favored against, and they pretty much got dominated in that game. So I think their rhythm is going to be off, and that's going to allow the Texans to start up a little bit more faster than they would expect.
Well, we'll see. I mean, because I think Mark Andrews is going to play. He was a full participant in practice.
Oh, Mark Andrews comes back. Okay.
Yeah, so he might be back. I think the Ravens are going to be at full string. So we will see. I'm going with the Ravens. I like the Texans. I tried really hard to pick the Texans on this, but I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm a roll with the Texans, roll with the high hand, CJ Stroud. I mean, he's got a rookie eventually. But I just think that the Ravens been sitting too long.
Okay. All right.
If they played that last game fully, maybe, but yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to the next one. All right. So we got the 49ers at home against the Packers. The 49ers are 9-point home favorites, and this is a long-standing rival, right? The 49ers and Packers have played in the playoffs quite a bit in the past, I would say maybe 30 years or so, right? Going back to, Brett Favre and Joe Montana and all these guys.
Like in the 90s, there was a little thing where, it was the Packers, the 49ers, and the Cowboys for a second.
Yeah, that's right. And I wouldn't say, maybe it was Joe Montana. I don't know. Maybe it was Steve Young. Steve Young. So, this is long-standing rival, but I think Jordan Love, I think he He's a young quarterback, and I think the 49ers got way too much going on, and I think they're gonna beat the Packers. Who you got?
Yeah, I got the 49ers. Unlike the Ravens, they didn't sit everybody. They did sit like, Purdy, and did sit McCaffrey because McCaffrey was hurt. But they played Debo Samuels. That's some of that game. They played Ayuk that game, that last
Mm-hmm.
game.
Mm-hmm.
They played some of their starters,
Mm-hmm.
for at least the first half. So they got some work, you
Right.
know. So I don't think they're gonna be as rusty. I think their defense will actually come to play as unlike Dallas against the Packers. And like what I heard somebody say in a news conference, a news broadcast, they said that Dallas failed to make Jordan Love uncomfortable. They did not make him uncomfortable. I think that the 49ers will make him uncomfortable, and they'll find ways to get to him. And also their offense will be more consistent. The Packers are not as good as they looked against Dallas. They are not a good defense. They just haven't been,
Right.
you know,
Right.
particularly a pass defense. And if you have that with the running style, the way the Packers run, and then them have to start commit to it, and then they have to bring safeties up and stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna be a long day for their defense.
Yeah, I think so too. I think, especially how the 49ers run their offense. A lot of misdirection,
All
jet
that misdirection.
sweeps. You got to worry about McCaffrey. You got to worry about Debo Samuels. You got to
Yep.
worry about Kittles. That's too much to worry about. And you got to have the eye discipline to face the 49ers. And, I think the Packers defense is good, but that's a lot to take in when you play the 49ers. So it's not like playing the Cowboys where they're just sitting there, Dak and shotgun, throwing slant passes that are coming.
Absolutely.
All right. All right. Sunday games. We got the 3 o'clock game on Peacock. No, I'm kidding. You got the Lions at home against the Bucks. The Lions are 6.5-point home favorites against the Bucks. I like the Lions. I really do. Yeah. Can Baker Mayfield take the Bucks to the NFC Championship game? That don't even sound right. No,
Yeah.
that don't even sound right. I'm going with the guy that's been there before. I'm going with Golf. Golf has been in the NFC Championship game. He's been in the Super Bowl. I think he takes the Lions to the NFC Championship game. The Lions fans go crazy. First time they've been in the NFC Championship game since what, 91? I think that's when they played the Redskins back then with Barry Sanders. So I'm going with the Lions. Who you got?
I think I'm going to have to go with the Lions on this one. They got the home field advantage, even though they're in the dome. Bucks still got to travel to the cold to
Yep.
get there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I think their bodies is going to feel it. Even in the dome.
You think so? I think
I
they're gonna
think.
feel it because the Lions gonna be putting it on them.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I think it'll be a good game. Though. I don't think they're gonna blow them out or nothing.
No, I don't think they're gonna blow them. I don't think the Lions are that good of a team to blow them out. And I think sometimes you just got to get lucky and you get the right matchups, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they get they get a team that they don't get to face the Eagles, right? Or at least the Eagles team that we thought they would be early in the season that when they were 10-1. So I think the Lions, this should work in the Lions' favor. They get this team, a team that they already beat in week 6. They beat the Bucks 20-6 in week 6. So
Right.
I think this is the game that get the Lions in the NFC Championship game. Good luck to the Lions. All
Yeah, I'm
right.
going with
You going with the Lions. All right. Here we go. So this is the big one. This is the one I want to see. The 6:30 Sunday night game. We got the Bills at home against the Chiefs. Man, this is on CBS. We got to start keeping track of what channel these games are on. I don't see
Yep.
any on Peacock here. We got NBC, Fox, ESPN. So no Peacock games. Great. All right. So this is CBS here. Bills at home against the Chiefs. The Bills are 3-point home favorites here. Look, I'm going with the Bills. I want the Bills to win this game. This is the first time Patrick Mahomes is playing a road playoff game. Since he's been in the league, every game has been a home game for him. I think finally Josh Allen gets the victory over Patrick Mahomes and takes the Bills to the AFC Championship game, one game from the Super Bowl. I think it finally happens for you, Bill Mafia. The Bills are seemingly peaking at the right time. So I got the Bills. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Bills too. I mean, let's not forget they already beat the Chiefs at Kansas City this year. You know, so they kind of got that monkey off their back. You know, I'm still worried about Josh Allen. You know, for doing what he do sometimes.
Right.
But I don't say hopefully he got it together. But you know, I still think the Chiefs are going to have problems scoring like they have all year. They just happen to run to a team again in Miami that had even more problems scoring. So they was able to take advantage of that. But I don't think that the Buffalo Bills are going to have that problem.
Well, see, I think the biggest difference now with Josh Allen and the Bills that they didn't necessarily have in the past years is that they have a running game now. You know, they got a running back that rushed for 1,100 yards. So I think that is the biggest difference this year. Cook is the difference. And I think with the balanced attack, because, you know, in the past, you know, it was Josh Allen just doing everything, right? So now you got a running back in James Cook, who rushed for 1,100 yards. He gives you consistent rushing from the running back position. He gives you a balanced offense, takes some of the pressure off of Josh Allen, and then plus you got Josh Allen who can run the ball himself. I think they're going to give the Chiefs defense some problems, and I think Patrick Mahomes is not going to be able to keep up with those receivers who want to turn back into a pumpkin, because I heard they played well on Peacock last weekend. I didn't see it.
Yeah. I mean, it was the situation. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a situation where they went up. So Miami think that the Chiefs going to be running the ball a lot, and they caught them with a couple of play actions. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it wasn't like they were just all over the place. But Rashid Rice did have a big game.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw he had a big game. So I assume that they solved their problem with their receivers, or maybe not.
Yeah, we're going to see, because I mean, last time James Cook had like 58 yards on 10 carries, though, right? So that's 5.8 yards a carry.
That's 5.8 yards a carry.
You
That's pretty good.
So if they continue, if they keep giving them the ball, you know what I'm saying, maybe they can control the ball again, the game a little more. But if Patrick Mahomes Houdini's this one, yeah, he's on his way to being Brady. If he can pull his way out of this one, because everything looks towards the Buffalo Bills right now.
Right.
Everything really does. You know, they have problems with the receivers. Kelsey's 34. You know, he's aging. He's getting up there. You know, they have a running game too, but it's kind of like, you know, here and there. It's not like
it's not consistent.
Steady running game. It's not consistent at all. You know, with Pacheco.
But and like I said, that's the difference with the Bills. They finally have a running game.
Yep.
Outside of Josh Allen. So thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.